Gamers, recently the devs over at Mojang proposed a huge villager change. If it makes it into the game, it will be a part of Java 1.20.2 and of course Bedrock 1.20.30. If that sounds good to you, don't forget to subscribe and check out some of my other videos as well. To begin today, we must go back 5 years to 2019 and the Minecraft 1.14 update, also known as the Village and Pillage update. One of the best updates in Minecraft history, which is of course saying a lot. The update was massive. For pillagers, it gave them an outpost and added things like Ravagers. It revamped so many textures. But more importantly, villagers. It completely overhauled villagers in the best ways possible. A new trading system was added. Villager levels were added. 5 different villages themselves were added. 7 different villager outfits were added. Basically, the update went all out for villagers, and it was pretty incredible. That was 5 years ago. Now, fast forward to today, 2023, and nothing has changed. Everything is still the way it was after the release of 1.14. However, that is all about to change with the new updates that are going to be adjusting villagers. More specifically, librarian villagers. Now let's talk all about the changes that this update is actually going to make. It's all about the librarian villager and the enchantments that they trade you, as the librarian book trades are no longer random. They will now give specific trades depending on the villager biome and villager level. This chart that the developers have provided for us really does explain a lot. So basically, the villagers have 5 levels as we know. The highest is Master, and the enchantments that the librarian villagers will try to sell to you when you've leveled them all the way up now depends on the biome that they were born in. So let's say you've leveled up a desert librarian villager. They are only going to be able to trade to you Efficiency 3. Now that's good, but not amazing. Maybe you're not after that. Maybe you want the good stuff, such as mending. Well, for that, you're going to need to get a swamp villager. Do you know how good this is? Swamp villagers have had 0 use for 5 years. If you really want to get mending, I'm pretty sure the only way you will be able to do it is to get a swamp villager. However, if you were paying attention there, you can probably realise that means you can't get mending as your first trade anymore. It will only ever be a master trade. And I'm pretty sure you can't even get it for 1 emerald anymore, which I think's fair enough. Now what about the things in white, all of these other enchantments? Well, they're just the normal trades that you will get from librarian villagers, because obviously it's kind of their thing to sell you enchantment. So let's say you're after knockback. The savannah villager is the way to go. Perhaps you want feather falling. Then you gotta go get a jungle villager or find a jungle villager. And that gives jungle villagers a use after 5 years. Not as much as a swamp villager, but you know, you get the point, and right? This paragraph that the developers have provided for us as well also tells us everything we really need to know. And I'm going to highlight this part right here. Basically, a level 1 librarian could sell the best enchantment in the game. And for some players, this felt way too random and made trading feel overpowered when compared to using the enchantment table or searching for enchanted books and structures. Yeah, I definitely agree with that actually. You could literally get mended, one of the best ever enchantments, as trade 1. And this is exactly what people, including myself, did. They'd build a dirt box, they'd trap a librarian villager, and they'd keep replacing and breaking the lectern, which is the villager's workstation, until they eventually get mending. Can't do that anymore, guys. Finally, is this good for Minecraft, or is this bad in the long run? Well, I think it's good. It adds not too much challenge, but a bit more challenge. And it just makes the game feel even more fun. If you want mending, you actually have to breed up a swamp villager. Or, rarely find a swamp villager. For that, you're obviously going to need a village that generates adjacent to a swamp biome. Maybe you're after a different enchantment, well, you've got to find the specific villager that will trade you that enchantment. So, I think this is really good. This also opens up opportunities for new villagers. I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure not every single enchantment in the game was on that list. Therefore, we could get a new villager outfit. Let's go Cherry Villager. And they could sell us a different enchantment. That's good. Maybe we'll get Meadow Villager. You know, we've already got a village in the Meadow biome, Mojang. So, that could be pretty cool. So yeah, overall I think it's good. However, we can't look at the good without looking at the bad. So what's negative about this? Well, it just makes this harder. However, if you're playing on a single biome world, that could cause some problems. But I think in the long run, ultimately, this is a good change. The developers have done a good job with this. However, this is literally the first round of these changes. They're probably going to be adjusted even more before we see their full release in a couple of months probably. But yeah, I'll be sticking around here and I will definitely be watching these changes continue to be developed, and I'll keep you updated if we get any more big news on these. But for now, thank you so much for watching, gamers. Don't forget to check out some of my other videos and subscribe to the channel. That would help me out so much. Every subscriber counts, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, gamers.